Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Kaspa news. It's no secret that one of Kaspa's biggest catalysts will be the listing on the tier 1 exchanges, the Binances, the Coinbases, the Krakens of the world, and so on. It's also no secret that these exchanges will list Kaspa in the future. But one of the most common questions I've been asked time and time again is why and when. Why haven't they listed Kaspa? Why would they list Kaspa? And when will they list Kaspa? So I thought I'd do my due diligence to you and give you an explanation alongside some of the latest Kaspa updates. But quick before I do, I just want to thank you once again for returning to the channel. Kaspa is about to make a lot of people very rich once again very soon. A breakout is incoming. So if you don't want to miss out on the latest Kaspa updates and content, then please like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. So first things first, let's tackle the first most pressing question, and that is why haven't the big exchanges, the tier 1s, listed Kaspa yet? Why have the meme dog coins and the trash, why have they been listed but not Kaspa? Here is something that you need to consider. Exchanges are a business, and what I mean by that is exchanges will profit off your transaction fees, your trading fees, as well as some other means like advertisement and market making and so on. But equally, as they are a business, they will accept donations or investments, if you will. They will accept a listing fee when a project is paying them money to list on their exchange. So when you see the meme coins that have no real utility or the complete trash projects that have no future being listed on these exchanges, it's highly likely that these exchanges have accepted money from said project to list their token. Now, in saying that, I don't think I need to remind you that Kaspa is a fair launch proof of work with no pre-mining and no pre-allocation to the developers. So by that regard, the devs, Jonathan Sompolinsky, Michael Sutton, Shai, and so on, the devs don't have the money to pay Coinbase or Binance or any of the tier 1s for that matter to list Kaspa on their exchange, nor should they want to. Because Kaspa and their developers understand what they are building and understand what an impact it is having and will continue to have in the future when the project reaches closer to completion. Of course, I'm referring to the smart contracts implemented and the Dagnite and so on. And funny enough, sorry to make a quick segue, but I have a very funny, interesting snippet here regarding the Kaspa meetup in Istanbul a little while back, where Michael Sutton confirmed that the development of Rust occurred because of a roadblock he faced with Dagnite, so he wanted an easier challenge. To quote, Michael Sutton stated, "At the time, me and Jonathan Sompolinsky were working on Dagnite and we got a bit stuck. I needed a break, so I came up with an initiative to rewrite the Kaspa code in Rust." And Shai replied, "Are you telling us that the reason you wrote Kaspa in Rust is because you needed a rest?" Yes, exactly. So to Michael Sutton and to Jonathan Sompolinsky, something as revolutionary as 10 blocks per second, 32 BPS and so on, something like Rust is an easier challenge for him. That alone should reaffirm to you that this project is in very good hands. The devs behind Kaspa are experts and top of their field by all regards. But anyways, let's bring it back as to why exchanges would want to list Kaspa. Well, I think I did a pretty good job of explaining it to you, but I'll prove it to you from a different approach. Kaspa was born out of the fiery pits of hell, the worst crypto bear market in history, one that killed many projects before they even had a chance, and it was the best performer, or at least one of them, in the 2 to 3 years. It made insane gains without even seeing a bull market yet, and as I explained to you earlier, exchanges are a business, so they want to make as much money as possible. If Kaspa can do what it did in a bear market, just envision and imagine what it can do in a bull market, its first bull market, and not just any bull market, the biggest, most bullish bull market in history thanks to institutional adoption into Bitcoin and therefore into crypto. Exchanges will miss out on so much money by not listing Kaspa, so that much is inevitable. As Kaspa keeps developing and the hash rate keeps improving and their monthly reductions keep happening, Kaspa, just like Bitcoin, will continue to stand the test of time and then some. As right now, the technology that is available, and I'm referring to the known big top 5 projects, they're still incomplete. Bitcoin is very slow, Ethereum gas fees are way too high, Solana networks get congested and transactions are getting failed time and time again. So what is the solution? In time, it will be Kaspa. The most mined proof of work in such a short lifetime after Bitcoin already. It's fast, scalable and secure, the first ever block DAG in history. Once Kaspa takes over and becomes a reality, Kaspa's price will skyrocket further in price. And now, to answer the final question on when the exchanges will list Kaspa, probably the most pressing question. Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it or spread any unnecessary rumours, because the truth is, I don't know, and nobody knows for that matter. Only the exchanges know, and as Kaspa is a fair launch, they won't pay the exchanges to list Kaspa. They won't do it, so it may take longer than expected. But again, to circle back to the second point, Kaspa is one of the, if not the best, biggest earners in the bear market in the last 2 years. And as Kaspa's price continues to rise, and it will do crazy things in this bull market, if the exchanges miss out, then they would be stupid, dare I say unprofessional of them, to ignore Kaspa. Now, I could make educated guesses with Kaspa's development and history in the worst bear market as well, that exchanges will potentially approach Kaspa in this bull cycle. But if not, then there's no doubt in my mind that Kaspa will be on all tier 1s by the next bull market, as their incomplete project, the Rust, the DAG Knights, the smart contracts and so on, will be so much more complete. They'll be that much closer to completion. Projects like Rust will most likely be completed by then in the next 4 or 5 years or so, which will make Kaspa that much more superior and faster than they already are against the other projects. So anyways, that is my 2 cents on the matter. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. In other news though, the Hong Kong Web3 Festival is coming to an end, and I personally believe, not financial advice, do your own research, but again, I believe that Kaspa is preparing for another breakout. There are numerous signs on the horizon that Kaspa is about to explode, to which I covered in my previous Kaspa videos, so if you haven't watched them, then I highly recommend doing so, because it's just a matter of time. So again, remember, don't be emotional, be logical.